Welcome back everyone to the Working Class Revolt, and I've got more amazing news, maybe the biggest news yet for the Reform Party, to share with you. So last week we did a video which showed that the Reform Party are now the most popular party in Wales, placing first, followed by the Labour Party. Well, now it turns out that the spread of Reform's popularity is spreading and spreading up and down the country, because in the East Midlands and the East England in general, the Reform Party, in opinion polls, if there was an election today, is coming first place above the Conservatives and the Labour Party. It's actually averaging a popular vote at the moment of around 22%, but in Wales, East Midlands and East England, it's coming in at around 32%, with the Labour and Conservatives behind now. Now, when it comes to the national poll across the country, what's always let Reform down, or the United Kingdom Independence Party before, was London and Scotland. But I've got more exciting news to share with you, and that is that the Reform Party are now gaining popularity in Scotland too. Scotland seems to be coming more away from the left and more to the centre. And that is because the Reform Party, if there was an election held today, would get elected 12 Scottish MPs in the Scottish Assembly. Its vote is around 10%, which has grown from 7% in the general election, and that's if there was an election today. The Scottish elections are only going to take place in 2026. So if the Reform Party can get that vote share up to around 15%, it will win 15% of all the Scottish MPs. This week, the Reform Party has also announced 100,000 members are now signed up in just a matter of months since the party became a membership party. And if we look over to America, we now hear that Elon Musk, the richest man in the world who owns things like Tesla and formerly known as Twitter, X, has said that he is weighing up donating £100 million to Nigel Farage's party. Now, with that type of money behind the Reform Party, it really would be able to compete at a national level with Labour and Conservatives, which, let's be honest, it's already doing now, but it's pretty much down to the popularity of Nigel Farage on a global stage or an international stage. But with that type of funds behind it, what the Reform Party can then do is use that money to really concentrate in the 100 seats that it came second in, as well as all the seats that it is now predicted to win or come second in now. So at the general election, they came second place in around 100 seats. If you look at those areas now, they're still in second, in some of them first, but the list is getting bigger and bigger where the Reform Party is now polling second, and it is pretty much the majority of them in Labour-held seats, no longer Conservative-held seats. And they had some more big news this week as Andrea Jenkyns, a former minister and MP for the Conservative Party, a real Brexiteer, also left the Conservative Party and joined the Reform Party. Now, Andrea did lose a seat at the last general election, but she has stated that she will be standing for the newly created post, the Mayor of Greater Lincolnshire, and she said that if she had joined the Reform Party before the general election, she is sure, knowing her constituents, that she would have won on standing as a Reform MP rather than a Conservative MP. Now, if we look at the last general election, the Reform Party only had around 6 weeks to campaign. During that 6 weeks, it was pretty much all based around Nigel Farage. And it was a new party with a popular message. But what we're seeing now, leading up to next year's local elections and then the general election in 4.5 years' time, if Starmer and the Labour Party can last that long, is the Reform Party building on that 4 million vote. So in the opinion polls have now got it up 8% higher than the 14% it had at the general election. The Labour Party are down to about 25-26, with the Conservatives are around 27-28. So the Reform Party and the projection it is on only needs to take around 3% off the Conservatives and the Labour Party to become the most popular party in the country. Now, if you look only last week, they become the most popular party in Wales. Now they're becoming the most popular party in the East Midlands and the east of the country. By next year, I think the Reform Party will be the most popular party in the country. And then the big question's going to be, will the Reform Party be able to turn the popular vote into winning constituencies? And that is where the money from Elon Musk is really, really important. Now, already the mainstream media are saying, but the Reform Party criticised the Conservatives. The Reform Party criticised the Labour Party for the donations to Keir Starmer and his cabinet. But there's a big difference. People can donate money to a political party. What the Prime Minister was doing was favours for money. There is nothing that Nigel Farage can do that will interest Elon Musk. Elon Musk, the richest man in the world, is in the right ear of Donald Trump, the president-elect. Elon Musk is anti-woke. Elon Musk is very much a libertarian who doesn't believe in left-wing parties having a big nanny state over the country. That is why he's going to support Nigel Farage. And let's be honest, this government have already said that Elon Musk should be arrested, and it might possibly well happen. Well, good luck with that to Keir Starmer's government. But let me know what you think of this rise of the Reform Party and where do you think it's going to go. There was just one more poll as well I forgot to mention. Nigel Farage is now by far the most popular politician in the country, but the mainstream media are trying to turn it by saying Keir Starmer is even more unpopular now than Nigel Farage. But what they forget to mention is that's because Nigel Farage has took first place in that. So the Reform Party nationally are catching the two big parties at a rapid pace. They're now the most popular party in Wales, the East Midlands and the whole east of the country. Now my prediction will be that the next poll we will see where the Reform Party will take over will be in the north and northwest of England. But please let me know what you think and what you predict at next year's May elections for the Reform Party. And please like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.